Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. Hope you're feeling good, feeling great, all of that good stuff. Hope you're feeling fantastical. Let's see. Let's search myself so I can check out the comments. Um, I started using StreamYard for started using StreamYard out here in these streets. Let's put it over here so I can see the comments on the side. And so the only thing about it is in StreamYard, I can't see the comments on Instagram. So long story long, I had to like go and get into one of my other accounts so I could come in and see myself. Oh, see the chat over here on this side. So y'all do me a favor, give me housekeeping, because I need to be able to test my delay. And then while you guys are giving housekeeping, let's burn through some notes for this happy Friday. So anyway, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ashley, and I am a business owner. But more importantly to y'all, I'm a social media strategist. I'm actually one of the best in the country, and I've been able to help a little bit over 900 people start the process of profiting from their page, actually like making money from their YouTube pages, their Facebook pages, their Instagram pages, their TikTok pages, all of that. So if you are in here and if you want to make money with your page, you're in the right place. If you have your own product or service, you're in the right place. If you are a new business, okay, and you don't really know what you want to do out here in these streets, you are in the right place. Who's going to be my battle buddy today? We need to build up inventory so when we come back and battle tonight, we can be a menace in these streets. Sam, whoever's on the team. Hey, let's see. Hey, Mika.
Hi, you can't see me.
I can. You want me to meet you today?
Yes, please.
Okay. For those of you, before I mute Mika, y'all, Mika Finance is our community financial resource. She is actually a licensed professional. She helps save you goo gobs of money on your taxes. She also helps with financial planning for a lot of businesses. Some of y'all may need help getting ready, getting prepared so that you can get funding. Mika is a great resource for that. She and I are gonna have to do a tag team live. There's quite a few of y'all that had questions about rebounding after bankruptcy and stuff like that. But this is Mika Finance. Check her out in the kingdom. She is amazing. Book your appointments, pay your bill. Okay. We love hand ups over here. We don't believe in hand outs. Okay. AKA, don't be out here trying to use my girl. Okay. You may slide in her DM and ask her a question. She may answer that question. And after that, when she sends you a link to book a consultation, use the link and pay for the consultation. That's what I'm telling y'all. Because some of y'all won't try to take people for granted. Y'all won't try and take the fact that people are kind or they're willing, to be a little helpful. Y'all get into trying to take advantage of people. We don't do that over here. Anyway, this is Mika Finance. Y'all make sure that y'all keep rocking with her. I'm gonna put you on mute now, girl. Now, for all of y'all that are streaming out of here right now because y'all see the battle stuff up, we are not. Don't run away. Stay in here and get your lesson for today. What we are doing is building inventory. This is something often that we do in the kingdom during educational time. So the only thing you need to do is tap the screen. My battle team members know what they need to do. Okay, so don't be out here, oh my God, they're battling. Y'all know how y'all do, baby. Y'all will drop out the stream real fast. Okay, we're for those of you that are not on the battle team, just take your notes. For everybody else, we're just building inventory. The battle team, y'all know what y'all need to do. So I need everybody to share, invite, and y'all tap that screen. Okay. Now, what I was saying is that I help people get paid. If you're in here and I've helped you make money, drop the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever it is that makes you feel good down in your shana na. Now, so y'all know we did a series. Probably over the past week or two, when we were doing the Secure the Bag promotion, and I was going through different things that you needed to do to make your sales. And so one of the things that stood out to me is that a lot of y'all are like, y'all are trying to jump into making sales, but I'm telling you this, if you don't do this one thing, you're literally guaranteed to fail. Hands down, you're going to be guaranteed to fail. Whether you're, especially if you're out here trying to run a business in these social media streets, you have got to build up an audience, and you need an audience platform, audience profile, and you're going to have to do some research on this audience. And I think y'all hear people talking about theme pages, y'all hear people talking about niches, but for some reason, y'all are not connecting the dots that this goes to audience. Okay. So what I did today is I put two products on sale. One is the Online Biz Startup Kit. I marked it all the way down to $47. And then for any of you guys that don't have a profit planner, which is what we're going to be using today, if you order this today, anybody that orders a profit planner today, I will give you the Online Biz Startup Kit for free. Okay, because you're really going to need both of them. The Online Biz Startup Kit is going to go hand in hand with pricing your products, mapping out your audience. There's also a course on creating Canva images, because your images and your graphics and your green screens are really important to social media monetization, especially any of you guys that want to have a faceless page. All right, so y'all do me a screen, y'all tap, that screen. And if you know you need one of these products, click the link in the bio and you can tap the first or second button. The reason I put the Online Business Startup Kit on sale is because some of y'all already have profit planners. And so I didn't want y'all to have to pay full price for the startup kit if you already have a profit planner. Okay. So if you need the kit, because you already have a planner, just click the link in the bio, tap the first button, get the kit. If you're a person, you need the planner and the kit, get the planner and you'll get the kit for free. Okay. Anyway, so, and everybody give it up to the big God. That's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I've been able to use them to make a crap load of money for myself. And more importantly, I've been able to assist several other business owners in making a crap load of money. So that's what we do out here in these streets. Y'all, I got to do better. This is like the fourth time this week that I have put together an email, and I thought that I sent the email and I never ever sent the email. And I go and I'll open up the email system, and literally it's just sitting there that it never ever sent. Oops. Because I sure thought it went out. Hold on, you guys. Everybody, if you have your planner, we're starting on literally page number 1 right now. If you want to grab your profit planner and fill this out as we roll through today. Let's see. And YouTube. My bad, y'all. I really thought I had sent this, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. Now it's sent. Okay, now now I'm covered over here in these streets. Hey, Nurse Cutie on duty. Okay, so first thing first, on page 1, it's going to ask you, okay, what platforms have you been using and how often do you post? This is not a time to lie, okay? This is not the time to lie. This is the time for you to be honest. Literally, what platform do you like? There's no right or wrong answer. If you do better on Facebook and you use Facebook and Pinterest all the time, well, then Facebook and Pinterest is what you need to put here. If you enjoy using TikTok or you like using YouTube Shorts, then you're going to put TikTok and YouTube Shorts here. If you're hanging out on Pinterest or LinkedIn all day, that's what you're going to put here. And the reason this is important is because realistically, you have to make sure that you're choosing a platform that you enjoy, because that's what's going to make it way easier for you to be able to post on a regular basis. Y'all, it's not gonna give us power ups if you don't cross the 250 or 300 mark. Just FYI. Um, hate to have to say that out loud, but y'all need to know, okay? And you need to be honest. How often are you posting? Are you posting once a day, 3 times a day, 6 times a day, once a week? And this, I'm not asking you ideally how often would you like to post. You need to be honest with yourself. How often are you posting? Are you out here in these streets and you're posting on your page once every 3 weeks? Are you out here in these streets, you put up a post and nobody hears from you for 5 or 6 days? If that is the truth, then you need to put that in. That's what the truth is, right? Okay, so you're going to pick whatever your platforms are going to be, and you're going to write down how often you are going to post. Hey, Lady Thompson. Hey, Kelly. Okay, next thing next. Would you like to incorporate any other platforms? This is where a lot of y'all get effed up. Okay, you cannot be everywhere at one time when you first get started. It's impossible. Social media is work. Those of us that make money on social media, it is work. We produce a lot of content, whether it's the podcast episodes, educational content like what I'm doing right now, chopping your content up into 60-second and 90-second pieces, doing the right B-roll so you can have a 15-second video that you can post inside of a reel, or that you can do as a loop or on a TikTok, finding the right images and the quotes so you can do your carousel post, okay? And some of y'all actually have to take the pictures, take the videos. Y'all may need to, run them through different rounds of edits. It takes work. And I know, I don't know who told y'all this lie a long time ago, that people were like, oh, they just take the same piece of content and they post it everywhere. Those people are not doing well on social media, because different platforms don't even like to consume content the same type of way. So, like, for instance, on Threads, I've been doing pretty well over there. Threads is about writing. And if I put up images, the kingdom, y'all typically respond better to like bright colors and strong headlines. That's how that works over there. But literally, if I put up like the same video that I put on TikTok, right? And on TikTok, let's say that video gets me 20, 30,000 views. On Threads, I may be lucky if it sees 3 or 4,000 people with the reach, because that's a platform for writing. They also like very detailed threads where you list out, piece by piece by piece by piece. So you have to figure out your platform. On Instagram, they are very focused on reels and carousels right now. So the format is actually, the actual frame is different. It's in a 9x16 over here on the gram. So if you're posting up a 1080 by 1080 and you're like thinking like, oh, this is going to do a great job and it's going to hit the same and it's 8 minutes long, nah, baby, it's going to tank over there. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That piece of content may do much better on YouTube or as a long format content here on TikTok. So you're going to have to figure out what other platform do you want to incorporate content in? Do you want to add? Because this is the thing, you can have the same type, you can have the same subject matter, but the way that you present it on each platform is going to be totally different. Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? So would you like to incorporate any other platform? For most of y'all, I tell you, you do the one that you actually like, that you actually enjoy. And then the second platform should be where you think your target audience is, okay? Next, what platforms are your ideal audience using? It's asking this inside of the planner. You're going to list that. And if you don't know at the time, then don't put anything there until you figure out who your audience is. Okay. Now, I can't give everybody all of the secret sauce, but the bio portion is extremely important. If you're in your book, page 3 is where it goes through the bio and it gives an actual format for the bio and a template to write your bio. Baby, get in there, and you need to do that. You need to do that pronto. And don't forget that your bio can change. Your bio needs to be about the customer. It does not need to be about you. A lot of y'all get in there and y'all want to talk about, I'm so great, I'm so amazing, I do XYZ, element of P. Guess what? No one cares. What people care about is what you can do for them. Okay, that's what the people care about. What can you do for them? How can you improve their life? How can you make them happy? How can you save them time? How can you get them to feel better? How can you feed them? Whatever it's going to be, but it has to be about them. It has to be about the customer, period. All right. So I want y'all to skip over to page 5. This is where we get into mapping out the money. And this is where a lot of you guys, thank you for my paper crane, Rose Goddess. Thank you for my Corgi. This is where we really get into the money. Okay. The bio helps with conversion. But when we get over here, this is how we get into the money time. Thank you, Glorious Locks. Okay, they gave us a Hey Art Digs, they gave us a glove, and they gave us a hammer. Okay. Hopefully we straight gloves and timepieces in this piece. Okay. All right. Now, page 5, any of you guys that have the profit planner, okay? If you need the profit planner, click the link in the bio, second button, it's up there. Anybody that's purchasing a profit planner gets online business kit today. Now, listen to this question. How does your product or service add value to the market and to the customers? Not what is it, how does it add value? AKA, how does it help someone? This is where we're tapping into the transformation or the emotional connection of our customer, of our client. A lot of y'all get out here in these streets and y'all are so focused on like the features of what your offer is, and your clients are really not buying features. They're purchasing how that product or service is going to assist them. That's what your clients are purchasing. It's the transformation. So for instance, when if y'all are purchasing this profit planner, you're not getting the planner because it has these questions in it, right? You're not getting the planner because it's quarterly. You're not getting the planner because the quality of the paper, those are the features of it. But what does this planner really do? This planner is giving you a marketing strategy. This planner is helping you put together your funnel. And this planner is going to help you make money, right? You're not making money right now with your social media accounts. This planner is going to help you make money with those. So it's going to transform you from going to no sales to having multiple sales. That's the goal of it. So literally, how does your product or your service add value to a customer? Also, what my planner does, a lot of y'all are overwhelmed and confused. This gets rid of your overwhelm, it gets rid of your confusion, and it offers you guidance. So now if I'm trying to sell my planner, and if I, instead of me saying, hey, do you need to make profit on your page? But if I open up and I said, are you trying to, do you feel overwhelmed trying to monetize your social media account? Are you confused trying to figure out how to monetize your Instagram or TikTok accounts? Have you tried to overwhelm your TikTok and Instagram accounts before and failed? Because now if you fit that category, you're going to be like, oh, that's me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm confused. I've tried to monetize these and I failed. But how do I know how to create those good hooks? I only know how to create those good hooks if I write down and map out what does my offer, how does it add value to a consumer? And does everybody understand that? This is super important. And I don't know why I feel like so many people are missing this, because they're trying to sell the features, and the features 9 times out of 10 are not what's going to make a consumer, especially through social media, really purchase from you. Okay. Let's say I'm just getting started and have no idea where to start and what to even offer. See what I'm saying? Thank you. Right. So you have, when people talk about speaking directly to your consumer and speaking directly to what the issue is that they have, what the struggle is, what the problem is that they have, this is literally what they mean. Okay. So here you're going to see it's going to ask you a couple of sub questions. Do you make offers on your page? I would hope everyone would answer yes to this. Even if you're not right now, I would hope that in the future, this is something that you would plan on doing, because it's going to be very challenging to profit from your page unless you want to go strictly on the content creation. Do you have a product or a service or a program? Okay. Click Click the box, whichever one is going to work for you. The next thing is going to say, list three things your offer does. So how does your offer add value to someone? So for instance, if you do nutritional plans or smoothie guides, or you're a fitness instructor, a lot of y'all are like, oh, y'all would be like, my product helps people lose weight. Is that really how it adds value? It's not really how it adds value, right? We can tap into the emotional side. So someone may feel down. They may feel bad about themselves. They may feel like they're unattractive. They may be affecting their self-esteem because of the way that they physically look. So, right. So if I'm going into a value add or a hook, I may start off, I may say, I was tired. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of hiding from mirrors. I was tired of being stressed out every time I had to buy new clothes. I was tired of feeling unattractive. I was tired of feeling invisible. Right? Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Come through, Queen Niche, with the snipe. Okay, they're being generous. Hey, Glam Artist 39. We got some hammers and a glove. We need more gloves and more timers, but they giving us stuff. We getting power-ups. Good job, y'all. Okay, if those of you that are getting here, we're multitasking right now. The battle team, we're building up inventory so we can get out here in the streets this weekend and battle, but we also are doing business content right now. So if you're in here and you see the battle, don't run away. Stay in here, take the notes, get the information that you need. Just let the battle team do their thing on the back end, okay? But does that make sense? Because a lot of people that if they feel like they need to lose weight, you have a small sector of people that are like they're losing weight because they want to be healthy, but most of them is vanity. Most of them is they don't like the way that they look in their jeans or their clothes, or they're embarrassed about the way that they look when they're naked. A lot of them don't feel good about, themselves. They don't like the bulges or whatever it is. So you have to feel, so the way that you add value is, right, not only helping someone improve their health, but also helping someone improve their confidence, improve their self-esteem. So you want to think about, even if it's something as simple as looking better when they take pictures, right? It's a lot of people, they like when they trying to take a picture, baby, they like, get me from my good side, my good angle. They trying to hide behind different people, all those sorts of types of things. So when this question, it seems like a very simple question of how do I add value? How does my offer add value to a consumer? But it's a super important question. Hey, Hub Honey Virtual Resources. It's a super simple question, but it's a very powerful question. And if you can understand the value add that your offer brings to someone, even if it's a sense of belonging, community, okay, whatever it is going on, it doesn't matter. You have to figure out what the value add is. And if you can communicate that, then you're gonna be able to make money. If you cannot communicate that, you are going to struggle making money. Even if you don't have your own offer to sell and you're just strictly creating content out here in these streets, you have to have some type of directive for your content. I'm just trying to help y'all. Okay, just trying to help you. Okay, trying to help you out here in these streets. Page number 7. We're going through the Profit Planner, by the way. This is a planner that's designed to help people get up to their first, $5,000 to $10,000 a month out here in these social media streets. If you are trying to make money on your page, click the link in the bio, tap the second button and get the Profit Planner. Anyone that purchases the planner today also will get the social media online business startup kit for free. Now, any of you guys that already have the planner, y'all tap the first button and you can get the online business startup kit for only $47. I marked the price down because I knew some of you guys had the planner and you need the startup kit. Okay. But basically, if you get the planner, you get the kit for free. If you already got the planner, go get the kit because the kit is like 75% off today. Okay. All right. So page 7. What type of content is on your page? Listen and listen to me well. Content is cash. 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 Content is cash, content is cash, content is cash, content is cash. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Content is cash, content is cash, content is cash. Content is how we make money in the social media world. If you do not have good content, you can't attract new people to you. If you don't have good content, you can't convert those people that you have attracted to you into a customer. If you don't have good content, you're going to struggle with establishing yourself as a resource. Okay. So you have to be very strategic with your content. So on page 7, it asks you what type of content is on your page. Does this content answer questions, provoke thoughts, encourage people to engage with you and shop with you? And you have to be honest. And again, this is not what you think. This is not about hurting anyone's feelings. This is about telling the truth, okay? When you go down your page, has anyone slid into your DMs asking you about your program, your product, or your service? Have they? Because if they have not, then no, your content is not encouraging the right people. Are you even getting people that would be potential customers based on your content? Is your page growing? Are you getting new followers with the content that you're posting? Are you getting people to drop comments, to save, or to like with your content? If none of those things are happening, then guess what? That means you have to shift the type of content that's on your page, right? That this is literally what this means, because and the reason I'm saying this, and it's gonna sound harsh, but this is the truth. I can't explain to y'all how many people that I have come to me, how many small business owners, and y'all will say things to me like, well, my content is really good, but I'm not getting any engagement. Okay, we got a miss come through. My content is really good, but I'm not getting followers. My content is really good, but I don't have any reach. Well, Love Muffin, let me tell you this, your content is not good. The audience decides if your content is good. So that means you got one or two problems. Either you've targeted the wrong people with your content, or what most people fall into is they have a disconnect with their ideal customer base. So listen, if no one is sliding in your DMs or in your comment section asking how can they work with you, or asking specific questions about like whatever your content is about, it's not good content because it didn't reach the right people. If no one is actually clicking the link in your bios to go and buy stuff from you, it's not good content. Okay. This is just the truth. Okay. And I need you to be able to shift that. So you're going to be honest with yourself, and you're going to write what type of content is on your page. Is it dark? Is it humorous? Is it serious? Is it boring? Is it static images? Is it chaotic? Does it lack detail? Is it really beautiful? Like seriously, like you need to look at your page and say, what is my content? Is it woman focused? Is it male focused? Are you putting up a lot of personal content and not really a lot of professional content? Like what's going on the page? Okay. What's going on the account? All right. Next. On page 7, what types of content can you add to your page that will encourage followers to shop with you and interact with you? Now, if you look underneath, I've given you guys a hint on this page. Quotes, tips, steps, answers to questions, showing people how to use your offer. This is the type of content that gets us people that will purchase from us. Okay? This is strategic content that will get someone to purchase. So people like a good quote because people want to be motivated. People like to have conversation. People like to think about things, okay? People love steps, right? So right now, this is an example of me giving a step-by-step process of how we actually decide what type of content we're going to put on our account that's going to be profitable for us, right? Thank you, Rose Goddess. So thank you for my heart post, Risa, but does that make sense? Like I'm giving you guys the steps. I'm taking you through a process. So anytime you can give somebody steps, you can take them through a process, You can do a tutorial that's typically going to attract someone who would be a good customer for you. And it does not matter what you are doing. Okay. It doesn't matter if these are tangible or intangible. It does not matter. Okay. Next thing, we're looking to answer questions. I always tell you guys that questions lead to commas. And by commas, I'm talking about commas in your account. So realistically, I love to use Reddit threads, and I love to use YouTube for questions. And so literally what I do is I'll type in the subject of the content, and then I literally will go immediately into the comments because I want to see what type of questions people have. I like going to Reddit threads and writing down the questions. I like floating around and typing in the subject matter, like here, on TikTok or on YouTube, and seeing what the questions are. Once you write down the questions, your job is to create content that answers those questions. You can do this through video, you can do it through carousels, you can do it through still images. Sometimes you can just type it, black and white, just type it out, right? For the people, you can do live streams, you can do emails, you can do whatever you want to do. You can make an infographic. Your style is going to be up to you. Some of y'all are just going to be face to camera. You're just gonna pop the camera up and start talking and giving them what the information is, giving people what the tips are. So realistically, there's no right or wrong answer on how you format that content. It's about how your audience receives the formation of the content. That's the biggest thing. And we have to make sure that we're in the right direction. So if you're answering questions for clients, if you're answering questions for people, you by default are going to put yourself in a position where now you're going to start to attract buyers to you. The reason I'm going through this content right now is because of the questions that y'all ask me. My content is guided by what y'all are asking me, what y'all are struggling with, what y'all are telling me y'all are having problems with. That's literally how I decide what we're going to train on. Okay. Next, showing people how to use your offer. A lot of y'all have like physical offers. You have physical products. Like, show people how to use it. Show them how to unbox it. Show them how to put it together. Show them how to take care of it. Show them how to change it, dispose of it. Show them multiple ways that it can be used. Demonstrate on yourself. Demonstrate on other people. It really doesn't matter, okay? But we literally can show people how to do it. We also can do this through time lapses out here in these streets as well. Does this make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? This is super important to you guys being able to make money, and more specifically to y'all being able to to y'all being able to attract a customer. I tell y'all this all the time. My content that is like the lowest performing as far as vanity metrics gets me paid the most money. Okay. So if I was in here having a community conversation, y'all have been here during community conversations, right? Sometimes we get in here and get it cracking on Friday night and we pull the long shift. And what happens? You'll see that little chat man, the little eyeballs will be anywhere between 300 up to 400. Some nights we'll get up to 1,000 people in here talking about whatever the trending thing is that we're talking about. But every time we do business trainings, every time we do business content, my numbers are always going to be lower because they're very specific. Why is this the case? Because I'm not giving general, I'm giving super specific information right now, right? We're talking about how to start making money, how to start creating a profitable page today. If you're not trying to profit from your page, if you don't have anything that you're trying to offer or sell anyone, well, then this information doesn't matter to you. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And some of y'all get discouraged because thank you, Rose Goddess. Some of y'all get discouraged because y'all are like, well, I don't have, hundreds of people or thousands of people on my chat, man. Don't be worried about that. Would you rather have thousands of people? Would you rather have 1,000 people in here looking at you? Or would you rather close out the app and you made 10 sales today? I would much rather have 10 of y'all that have clicked the link in the bio to get this profit planner and also get the free online business startup kit than I would to have 1,000 people in here barely tapping the screen and wanting to send me a one-cent gift. I would rather have 10 of y'all purchase my profit planner 5 or 6 of y'all purchase the online business startup kit, and 1 or 2 of y'all book me for a one-to-one session where we can help you put together a custom posting cycle for you, help you put together your hashtags, help you put together what your lead magnets are going to be, and help you put together what your brand aesthetic is going to look like. I would much rather have that going on. Okay. And so sometimes y'all get discouraged about really silly things when we get into vanity metrics, but those vanity metrics are not what's making you money. Okay. And I tell people that all the time. Now, if you got 1,000 people in and those 1,000 people are actually buyers, then of course, we want that. But I'm just trying to get you guys prepared, because a lot of y'all have unrealistic expectations for yourself. And when you should be winning and when you would be doing well, you end up cutting yourself short, because you're like, oh, well, I keep leaning into this particular type of content because this content is what gets me all the likes. Now, we do want the awareness content, right? That's a part of your posting cycle. You got to get people to know that you exist, but you need to lean more into your niche specific content. As far as like for a consumer, okay? We use the awareness content so people know we exist. And then once they know we exist, we start rolling out our niche specific content, because that's what's going to get you sales. Okay, it's not going to be the most popular, but it's going to be the most profitable. And we want to be profitable over popular. Make sense? Now, if you are actually just trying to like monetize the app through like views, like for instance, like I get paid bonuses through Instagram. I'm getting paid bonuses through Threads. Right? If I was signed up in the creator program here on TikTok, they would pay me per my views. That's a totally different story, because you're not trying to make your money on commissions or affiliates or selling your stuff. But for people that want to sell their stuff, this is how we make money. And you're going to be able to connect with people a lot easier when you have 15, 20, 30 people in a room, or even 100 people in a room, than you are when you have 2,000 people in a room. Okay. Let's see. I'm supposed to get off right now because I want to be late to my appointment, but let's get through this next session before we get out of here today. Okay. So page 8 is ask you, what actions do you want people to take when they visit your page? Now, a lot of y'all had never ever thought about this before, but I'm asking you to think about it right now. And it can be more than one action. Now per post, we're going to focus on one action. Okay. But on your page overall, what actions do you want people to take on the page? Okay, come through, Risa, on the snipe, baby. Ooh, and it gave you a boosting glove. Come on in. All right. That was smooth, girl. That was smooth. Mika, this will be our last match, honey pie. This will be our last match. We'll try and come back at 6 and keep building inventory as well. Okay, so, or maybe 6:30. Maybe 6:30 we'll come back and keep building inventory. But what actions do you want people to take when they get to your page? A lot of y'all have never thought about this. So I am very intentional about what I'm posting. So realistically, what's the action that I want y'all to take today? I want y'all to click the link in the bio. I want you to get the online business startup kit, or I want you to get the profit planner. Sometimes the action I want y'all to take, I just want y'all to share out to other people and let them know that we exist. Sometimes I want y'all to follow my account. Okay. Sometimes I want y'all to listen to my podcast. Like, I don't have a podcast. I was just using it as an example. Okay. But does that make sense? Like, what actions do you want people to take? So do you want people to text you and get your free course? Do you want people to make sales from you? Do you want people to DM you a keyword? Y'all see me using that one a lot. I'm like, DM me the word blank, right? And I can send you a link to XYZ element of P. So you're going to write down what are the ideal or repetitive actions you want people to take on your account. If you want them to follow you, if you want them to get on your list, so maybe you're going to have them DM or use a keyword for that. If you want people to actually come in and watch your content, and if you want people to click the link in your bio and purchase things, those are your actions, and you're going to write them down. The reason we have to know the actions is because eventually you're going to have to come up with a list of call to actions that you're using on your post. This is how people know what their steps are or what they need to be doing. All right. Next. Question, we're still on page 8. Do you want them to go to your website, buy something from you, tag another person, or do you want them to ask you a question? Okay. So you want to list as many of the call to actions as you can think of that you want people to do underneath each post. So, and y'all with the call to action, so like literally in some posts, I may be like, tag your biz bestie, or I may be like, tag someone that you think would look good in this, right? I could I could say something like, go to the site and sign up for my free course. Text the word blank to phone number XYZ elemental P. Okay. Don't Sometimes I just want y'all to talk back to me. I'll be like, don't be weird. Say good morning back. Right? Whatever is going to be. But long story long, you need to write down as many call to actions as you can think of. Okay. Whatever it is that you want people to do. And we always want people to be engaged with us in some shape, form, or format through a call to action. It is not good enough to get a like. It's not good enough to get a double tap, y'all. Even the way, hey, Content Hub, that the social media platforms have shifted, they put more stock into when people save photos. And whenever people share, not save photos, whenever people save posts and when people actually share posts, that is weighted more heavily than someone double tapping. So realistically, that may be a call to action that you want. You want them to save this, right? Or you want them to drop a keyword. So you have to really start thinking about what are the call to actions that you want a client to take. And we're going to think about all the creative ways we can ask someone in our audience to participate with us. Okay. So we're going to stop right there because we got to get into clear messaging a little later. And plus I can't be giving y'all all of the sauce. Okay. I can't be giving y'all all of the sauce. Yeah, when we get into clear messaging, baby. Okay. Baby, that's all I can tell you. Let's do 5 minutes of Q&A. If y'all got questions, ask them up. If this was helpful, even going through the thought process, because I know a lot of you guys have never thought about these things, and this is why a lot of y'all's pages, honestly, you're not monetizing them. This is why a lot of y'all are not making sales. So if you know you need the profit planner, click the link in the bio, get the planner. It's the second link, okay? If you already have the planner, but you know you need the online business startup kit, get the kit. Okay, whichever one you need to get, go ahead and do that out here in these streets. Period. That's all that matters. Okay, don't be the person who keeps saying I need to do XYZ elemental P, but you're not taking any of the actions to do XYZ elemental P. Okay, there's only so many things you're gonna learn on your own. There's a reason that there are so many people that work with me that are successful. There's a reason that there are so many of us. Okay, come through on the Snipe Queen niche, and it gave you a glove. Rose Goddess, it gave you a hammer. God dang. But it doesn't matter. It don't matter. We got generosity in these streets today. Miss Mika, thank you so much, girl. Come on home to the kingdom. Bye. If you guys are not following Mika Finance, please make sure you follow Mika Finance. She is a doll and she's really, really great on the income side. Okay, so let's do Q&A. You got 5 minutes for Q&A because I gotta be on time today. We got appointments out here in these streets. Okay, we got appointments. We gotta go. I actually gotta go outside. Y'all know I like staying in the house. I'm like, oh my God, outside. But I gotta go out there. Okay, I gotta go out there. Yes, do what Jay Janice says. Hit the follow. Okay, if this is your first time here, don't let it be your last time here. Follow, like, subscribe wherever you are watching me at. Do all of that if that is your first time here. But if this information was helpful to you, just to think about the process, because a lot of y'all are not, and so this is why y'all are really struggling when it comes to making money, and this is why a lot of y'all are struggling like with what your niche should be. This is why a lot of y'all are struggling with what your offer should be, because you really have no idea who you're talking to. You have no idea what type of content that person responds to, and you have no idea what the the actual value is that your offer is bringing. And y'all got to think about like with companies, they're selling transformation. When you see a Nike commercial, even though they have like the shoes or the leggings or the sports shorts, right, whatever the fitness apparel is, even though they have that inside of the Nike commercial, how often is Nike saying go buy these new shoes for $169.99? I want y'all to think about all the Nike commercials that you've ever seen. When have you seen them do that? Never. What they are selling, transformation, take control of your life, do it, compete with yourself, right? Be the best version of yourself that you can be, train harder, get faster, get stronger, right? You're different than the other people. Get up at 5 a.m., clock in on yourself. That's the messaging, right? That's the transformational part. So they're saying that my product helps you become the better version of yourself. My product helps you become a healthier version of yourself. Now, no one's flat out saying this is what it's doing, but that's the message that it's communicating, right? And I want y'all to really, the next time y'all sit down and watch commercials, I want y'all to really start looking at the commercial, and you're going to be like, oh my God, they're doing what Ashley Ann was telling us to do, is to figure out, how does my community, how does my digital product, how does my physical product, how does my restaurant transform people? Because that's really what you're tapping into to make consistent sales and to start the process of building a community or a base of people that are going to buy from you. This is why you have some people, they get on social media and they can make 8 different pages and they can monetize all those pages. You know why? Because they're creating content that resonates with their audience, because they understood what the value add is. So if it's, I'm out here trying to motivate people, I want people to have more confidence, I want people to feel good about themselves, I create a space for people that's safe, right, where they're able to have conversations and ask questions and be free of judgment. That's a value add. That is a value add. That's a big value add. People remember how you make them feel. Okay. If you're like, I create a space where people can escape from their terrible lives, even if it's just for 20 minutes while they're in here with me and we got our comedy on, you know what I mean? We're laughing, we're giggling, we're having a silly time. That's value that you're adding. That's value that you're adding. So, hold on, y'all. We got a troll. Now, for those of you that don't know, in the kingdom, I love to use trolls to run my resume. So Max comes in and says 1,026 live with a laughing face. Sorry. So Max, you were in here when I was explaining earlier that we're not having a community conversation. We're doing business specific content about a specific topic. We're only focused on here right now with people that want to be able to profit from their page, and specifically those people that are from the beginning stages. Right? So that means that's very niche specific content. So everyone in my audience doesn't care about that. Also, before you start Instagram, it tells you how many of your followers are live. So before I went and blasted up, guess what? Instagram said that there were only 165 people that follow me right now that are active on the platform right now. Blink, blink, blink. Now, what is the chance that all 165 of my followers that were active on the platform right now would actually be interested in coming in and learning about going through the thought process of building out your audience? That would resonate for every single person. Do you think that everybody that follows me wants to build a business? Do you think that everybody that follows me is in the startup phase of their business? Do you think that everyone that follows me doesn't know what their value is right now? No, they don't. And I also discussed that when I do community conversations, the chat man has hundreds of views there. We discussed this, Max. Max, because you're slow, because you don't understand how targeting works, because you don't understand how engagement works, because you don't understand specific content that fits specific audiences, that doesn't mean that you have to come in and troll because you're insecure and you have low comprehension. That in fact means you should come in and join the party, and you should ask questions, and you should learn how you too can learn how to monetize your account and your pages and speak to specific audiences. See, unlike you, Max, I actually make millions of dollars with my social media accounts, and I actually provide jobs for other people inside of my community. And I actually have been able to successfully help almost 900 other small business owners create six-figure incomes. And I actually have been able to help 176 people hit $1 million in underneath a year through doing very small, curated, niche specific courses and trainings just like this. But see, Max, you don't understand that. You don't comprehend that. And you're a person that thinks everything is about your views and your clicks and your likes. You don't understand conversion. You don't understand building a relationship with your audience, Max. Why are you so quiet now, Max? Max, why are you so quiet? Oh, y'all must have hurt Max's feelings. Anyway, for any of you guys that don't want to be a loser like Max, any of you guys that want to be a winner and you want to profit from your page, make sure you click the link in the bio, tap the first button, and tap the second button, and you're going to get your profit planner. For any of you guys that are getting your profit planners today, don't forget, you also are going to get a free course, which is the online business startup kit. So you'll get that with several courses and several trainings that are put together. But any of you guys that already have the planner, then you guys go ahead and get the online business startup kit. I marked it down by like 75% today because I know a lot of y'all have the planner and you need the kit, right? So if you don't have the planner, buy the planner, get the kit for free. If you already have the planner, just get the kit and you'll be good to go. Blink, blink, blink. Baby, you said this ain't OnlyFans, it's factual. And I'll be honest, I'm very pleased with my Instagram. I'm very pleased with my Instagram viewership, considering that I got shadow banned a long time ago and they don't put me on the FYP page anymore, too. So I'm very, very pleased that we even have people that like coming to the stream on the gram. But anyway, I digress. That's neither here nor there. Now see, Max got quiet because now Max feels like an idiot, which if you guys don't want to show up in the world as idiots and asses, it would behoove you to come in and read the room first. That's normally what you do. It would behoove you to learn, right, how different systems and processes work. It would behoove you to do a little research before you get in and start. That's how, that's how you show up in the world, and you're beloved and people want to work with you and connect with you instead of coming in as a stinky butthole. Good, stinky, filthy, unwashed butthole. All of that yippa yapping. Anyway, we got 3 minutes left in our Q&A. Any other questions that I missed, or are we good to go? Baby, a lot of times I only have to ask. I can just come and sit and chill. I just chill and I listen. I pay attention to what's going on. That's come a lot of times whenever I come into rooms and people request for me to come up on the panel. Normally, I don't take the request because I need to see what's going on. I need to catch the flow of the room. I need to catch the vibe. I'm not a person, I don't like to speak on things that I'm unaware of. It just doesn't make good sense. It's not how I live my life. It's not how I live my life. Do, 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 do. Baby, I couldn't imagine being miserable enough and lame enough to sit on the internet all day trolling random people either. I ain't never done it, won't ever do it. I know a lot of trolls like to tell themselves a lie. They're like, everybody trolls. No, everyone doesn't have a dark heart. Everyone doesn't have low self-esteem. Everyone isn't obsessed with other people. A lot of us are focused on ourselves and trying to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. A lot of us are genuinely positive people. And so we like to spread like positivity and elevate and uplift other people. And we like to contribute to the conversation. There's something, a lot of trolls are very jealous and they're also really angry at themselves because they haven't accomplished things in their life that they would like to accomplish. So instead of them focusing their energy on themselves, they think it's fun to go and try and upset or disrupt other people. It's a very strange phenomenon. I cannot wait for the research and the information to come out on how social media has highlighted all of those types of people. It's really, really weird. And like I have y'all ever noticed that about trolls? You're excited to get your profit planner. I'm excited to send it to you, Ruta. Have y'all ever noticed that though about trolls? Have y'all ever listened like when someone gets busted, especially like a high profile or a celebrity, they get busted for having a troll page and all the ugly, hateful things, and they're like, everybody does it, and I'm like, no, everybody doesn't. You're just twisted and sad and pathetic. You know what I'm saying? You may not be anymore, but you were at that point in your life. Like I've never ever had the urge to just go and try and belittle people or be mean to them, random people on the internet. When I say I've never had that urge and have never done it, never had that urge, have never done it, and never will. It just is not the type of person I am. If anything, I would probably be like, oh, let me have the urge to just go like show some love. That's more or less what I like to do. But just being out here talking about somebody, and if it's somebody that I don't like, I'm just not gonna be in your space. If I don't like you, why am I coming to your stream? If I don't like you, why am I getting on your content and commenting? I'm just gonna keep scrolling just like that. If I don't like you, why am I trying to be in the mix? Why am I trying to get your attention? Like it's weird. Is weird. A lot of y'all are weird means illogical. A lot of you guys are very weird. A lot of y'all be cyber thugging, and y'all would never say the things to people's faces that you say online. And then what's crazy, if somebody meets you with the same energy, then y'all want to fall into tears or you want to try and be the victim. It's strange. It's really, really strange. It's very, very strange behavior. But everybody, and then y'all want to be like, well, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Just because you're entitled to it doesn't mean that you should use it. There's a lot of things that I think in my head and I don't say nothing. Hey Charmaine, it's a lot of stuff it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, baby, that I think on a regular basis and I do not say zip because it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Okay. I mean, if I go to somebody's house and their house is dirty, you think I'm just blurt out, your house is dirty. It's unkept in here. It's disheveled. For what? For what? What is that going to do? Unless I'm about to help them clean up their house, unless I'm about to help them get organized, unless I'm about to call a maid in and pay for services for them, what good is that going to do? what good is they gonna do? Oh, we're wrapping up, Charmaine. I was just over here. I had somebody trolling me, and then it just sent me out. I just started thinking about trolls in general and how miserable and pathetic they are, and like what a loser you have to be to get on the internet all day, being obsessed with other people, trying to go to their pages and bring calamity into their lives or into their streams. And I was just saying, like, they try and hide behind it's my opinion, and it's like everybody doesn't need your opinion to be shared. Like y'all know how Jules, like very demure, very, very cutesy, very demure, is like trending. There's a content creator that got online and basically out just unprovoked was like, well, Jules's face isn't demure and Jules da 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 da. And then when you looked at the content creator, it's like, how dare you fix your mouth to talk about anyone's appearance? Like how dare you, right? So they eating that other content creator up left and right. And then I saw a post from that content creator the other night and they were like, oh, y'all are just as bad as me, y'all couldn't wait to hop on the train. No ma'am, it's not the same thing. They feel like they're defending Jules. You unprovoked came out here, seemed very hater-tastic to me. Very, very envious, very jealous. You're jealous, okay? Jealous that Jules is blowing up right now. It's Jules's time. It's Jules's moment, okay? For whatever reason, but unprovoked. And it's always strange to me. It's a lot of these people, baby. They're very facially challenged, and they always are the first ones to talk about people's appearance. Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Hey, T Money. It's strange to me. I'm just saying. On time ever going on somebody's appearances if they go in on mine, then I'd be like, well, baby, let's go. Okay, now I'm finna unleash all these opinions that I have in my brain, in my head. Now I'm finna let them loose on you now at this point, because this is what you asked for. Right. But it was just strange. Like, and I'm telling y'all, anytime somebody like, if it's unprovoked, they feel the need to attack someone in a negative way, that has everything to say about that person and their insecurities, or how, basically that they maybe are upset with themselves because they're not in the position that they would like to be in. It has a lot to do with them being envious of that other person and their success. It has nothing really to do with the person that they attacked. You know what I'm saying? They just would rather fix their sights on an external target instead of the internal target, which should be themselves. But it's very strange to me that you see a lot of people getting online having the audacity to talk about people's appearance. And I'm like, you look like, baby, I can't, I'm about to say something that's about to get me in trouble. A lot of them are visually unappealing. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Something almost slipped, baby. Something almost slipped out that was gonna get me in trouble, honey, in these streets. I would just give everyone this piece of advice. Before you decide to unprovoked speak on someone's appearance. And y'all, please keep in mind, our physical appearances, most of your facial features, like, you didn't get to choose them. We didn't choose our parents. We came to the planet with the facial features that we have, right? Now you can, work hard on, exercising and controlling your inches and your body mass, and what you put on and how you dress and accentuate yourself. You can do that, but a lot of times I don't go in on people's physical appearance or whatever, especially people that have not had surgery, because they didn't get to pick their eyes, they didn't pick their nose. We all came to the planet with just whatever facial features we had. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but a lot of y'all need to think twice. You need to go look in the mirror. You need to go look back on your pages before y'all get out here trying to talk about people's appearance. Because the majority of people that are out here talking about people's appearance, like, for real, like 96 to 97% of y'all are conventionally unattractive. Okay. A lot of your facial symmetry is off. Y'all remember that woman tried to come for me about being big, and she looked like a whole jack-o'-lantern by the mouth. Bad skin, teeth crazy, eyes too far apart, hairline all the way back to here. But she removed that post after I got done with her, and I went in, baby, went in. I was like, yeah, baby, like, you gotta stay thin because that's all you got. That's all you have is thin. There's plenty of men that would rather be with big fine me than little ugly you. Baby face look like a rock road in the country. What are we talking about? Girl, you got craters in your skin right now. How dare you have something to say about the way that I look? How dare you? You literally have jagged teeth in your mouth. You're a jagged mouth hoe. What are we talking about right now? So I just have found this. This is an interesting phenomenon that the internet brings out. Maybe we should come back. Maybe we should come out and we can talk about it. But this is an interesting phenomenon that I see on social media. Social media gives a lot of very unattractive people the audacity to be bold. What's going on right now? What is happening? And then the other 2.5% that come on and they are speaking about people's appearance, baby, you lay it on the table and you get on the internet every day in a filter. How dare you say anything about anyone? We all know that without that filter, you look like Fiona from Shrek. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? I have on eyeliner and lip gloss right now, baby. No filter, okay? I'm still cute, even on a bad day. Y'all be out here filtered up, certified, body shaped, wrapped up, domed down. Baby, all of this, eyelashes, wig, all of that. Take it off. Let's see what you look like. You don't look like nothing. But I just think it's interesting that you have these people who are physically unattractive without the enhancements of their filters and their surgeries, and they have the audacity to keyboard thug and say things about people's appearance. And then most of the people that are very beautiful people that are very attractive physically, we don't really have a lot to say about people's looks. We don't. We're not going to attack unless someone attacks us. We're not going to use ad hominem attacks against other people. But see, that's lazy. That's a lazy brain. Like when people come in, they're like, "You're fat," and I'm like, "Okay," and you're an idiot. Now that we've both observed two things that are true, how are we going to move forward in the conversation? That doesn't bother me. Somebody call me fat. Y'all know how many people call me fat before? Like, even when I wasn't fat, people would say that I was fat. Like, okay, now that we've established that, okay, you're still lonely. Like, how about that? You're still broke. How about that? You still have the comprehension of a kumquat. How about that? Like, what are you going? A lot of you guys that are trying to be out here trolling and reading, I need you to elevate your reads. Okay. I need you to go get a dictionary, get a thesaurus. Okay. I want you to learn how to become descriptive, because people that like me that come from large families, baby, we'll read you up and down, back and forth, sideways, diagonal, all of that. Have you honestly willing, you will want to delete yourself. We will, baby, we'll sit here and take pride in embarrassing you. Take pride in making you mad. Take pride in dropping your self-esteem. What are you talking about? Go get your vocabulary up. Some of y'all are very, very lazy readers. You gotta work on that. You gotta work on that. And don't come across somebody from the South and our grandmas taught us how to cuss. You're really not gonna win. Never. He'll never win. But y'all don't find that to be an interesting phenomenon on social media, that some of the most heinous looking, unattractive people are hyper focused on calling other people unattractive. It's a very strange phenomenon. What's the name of the eyeliner? It's the Kat Von D tattoo liner. But yeah, that's weird. It's a very interesting phenomenon. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'd be like, Hmm. Savage says you said they got the most to say. They got the most to say every day. Anyway, what I need to say to y'all is click the link in the bio, tap the first button or the second button. We'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow, because I don't know what time we're going to get on this evening, but we'll go through some of the other pages inside of the profit planner. And y'all, if y'all see, this planner is thick, so clearly, baby, we have not touched. Okay, we just tickled a little bit. But if it was helping you, if it was helping things click for you, click the link in the bio, get the profit planner. Anybody gets the profit planner today gets the online business startup kit for free. If you already have the planner, then you just click the link in the bio and get the online biz startup kit. I marked it down by like 75%. So it's super affordable today. Okay. Happy Friday. Get in there and go off. But like I said, if you're purchasing the planner, please purchase it before midnight tonight. So I can make sure to have my team go back in and add the free business startup kit for you guys. So y'all have that as well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. If you're out here in these streets and you're a troll, baby, I hope your fingertips and cuticles are sliced by 100 paper cuts. And if you are a fabulous person that likes to spread love and joy to the people of the world, well, then I wish prosperity and abundance to you. I wish that everything that you desire comes true. I hope a random stranger pays for your lunch or your coffee today. That's what I hope for you. I hope I hope and wish good things on you. I hope that you randomly are outside and find a random $5 or $20 bill. I hope you get unexpected money. I hope all of that for all of you good, amazing, wonderful people on the planet Earth. But for the rest for y'all trolls, yeah, I hope you get 100 paper cuts on your fingertips and your cuticles. That's what I hope for you. Okay, that's what I hope for you. All of that in that order. And I hope somebody farts on your lunch. A wet, nasty fart.